I got a big box of silver here. Topo Chico, sponsor my channel. Best mineral water in the world. Whoops. Hopefully that didn't just burst your eardrums. I just threw the lid of this monster box on the floor. I gotta take a chug. And this stuff is good. Maybe someday they'll recognize me. I got some vintage silver bars here, and I got these storage boxes here. I've got this monster box here that I've dedicated just vintage silver items. And so I wanted to pull out the 1 ounce bars that aren't in original seals, because this makes these worth a little bit more. This one's a Johnson Matthey. Got this out of a junk bin at a coin shop for probably 30 bucks. Some of this stuff, I'm just trying to find some the vintage 1 ounce art bars like these, but these are 20 grammers, so they won't fit in a capsule. Well, they probably will fit in a capsule, but I don't even know if they'd work in here. Hey, they do. Yeah, so I'll pull these out and put them in there as well. I don't like mixing the fractional stuff with it, though. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Should I put these in with the other ones, with the 1 ounce bars? I'm always afraid of getting them confused. So a lot of these things there's some really cool stuff. Pontiac Osteopathic Hospital. And there's another one. 2 hospital rounds. These were popular to give out as gifts or like tokens for customer service or something like that. This thing I bought from Jeff LaFave of Vintage Varieties. I did a video with him talking about vintage silver. If you look at my videos, there's I did 2 videos with him, and I interviewed him at a coin show. So check him out. I actually paid, I think, $65 for this because I'd never seen it before and I wanted it, so I paid a lot more for this. And it's collectible. I'm sure I'm not going to get hurt on it. It's not something that I'm going to flip anyway. I wanted it because I wanted it. Plus, he gave me a really, really cool gift. He gave me a Halloween Peanuts round, just as a gift, like as a thank you for putting out content. Super cool guy. I can't remember if I got this from him as well. I probably did. He'll comment in the comment section. Rolo, some weird stuff. I'm looking for the vintage 1 ounce bars though. Some of these Engelhard Prospectors I got from Silver Bar Stacker. I need to get some more tubes. I've realized I don't have any more generic tubes, so I want to get all these Engelhards and other rounds tubed up. This one I'm going to leave in this because it's got its original. This is a Rosario Resources Corporation. This is the original packaging that it came in. So I'm just organizing some vintage stuff. This is how many ounces is this? 5 ounces. Pretty cool. So I did a video on setting a goal or setting a budget and buying every month. I still think it's a good way to save yourself. It encourages long-term thinking rather than chasing instant gratification. A lot of people will try and flip this stuff, and I just don't see that as a viable thing because the value is in the metal. These I way overpaid for in Las Vegas. That was a huge mistake. Well, I wanted them, so I owned it. There's some Canadian Silver Eagles. These are Monex ones. But I should have some 1 ounce silver bars. This is my only Maryland bar, and it's got somebody made it into a necklace. That's kind of disappointing. I wanted to put one in a capsule. 2 ounce Engelhard. I heard this is not vintage, I've been told. They're making these again. Somebody bought the, or leased the rights to make it. Some little fractional Geigers, 50 grammars. These things carry a massive premium. And I got these at a local coin shop for $1 over spot. There's so many treasures out there that you can get if you just go look for them. There's another 50 grammer. It's not in the original seal, but it's still worth quite a bit. It's worth less now that I just threw it and put a big ding in it. And it's got a Johnson Matthey 5 gram in there that I paid $90 for by mistake. I typed in my bid incorrectly. Some quarter eagles from the Eagle's Nest set. And these won't fit in the box. These are these things are Saturday Evening Post. Norman Rockwell's best loved post covers. Yeah, from the Saturday Evening Post. These things I would trade to somebody if they had something cool, like vintage Halloween art bars. A lot of this stuff I would trade. Some of it's stuff I'm pretty well married to. Geiger stuff I really like. This thing I could put into the capsule or bar box, but I leave it in this PVC flip. It's in amazing condition, but I leave it in there because it's got a price tag on it of $5.75. Can you imagine paying $5.75 for an ounce of silver today? Somebody did. And that's the beauty of just setting a budget and buying every month. You don't need to worry about the spot price or time the market, or you you pay it like a bill. This one will probably fit in a box. This is a Thomas Edison from the Hamilton Mint. Not a big fan of Hamilton Mint stuff. Oh man, this doesn't fit either. What the heck? Nothing fits. Here's a Hope bar from World Mint. I got this out of a junk bin at a local coin shop. Then I've got some 5-ounce stuff here. I need a better way to store my vintage stuff, I think. I don't know, maybe I'm doing it right. What do you guys think? Is this a good way to do it? Here's some cool, these ingots. And this isn't very vintage, but the company is now defunct, so I put it in with the vintage stuff. Stuff where things are out of business and no longer, then they tend to have a little bit more premium. If you can't get it, then people want it. That's kind of the rule of thumb. I guess I'm not gonna find much. Everything, I think I might have already sorted this box, so it might be just wasting your time. Some random little stuff. Fractional Northwest Territorial Mint stuff is super collectible now. I got these at a recent coin show. Not too bad of a price. And some of these Johnson Mattheys in the seal, I think these are all modern. They have a B prefix. Let me know. I'm not a big expert on the Engelhardt and Johnson Matthey stuff, just because they're not art bars. I like the art. Here's a C prefix, B prefix. This one's totally different. It's got a big ding in it now. This one's got no letter prefix. It's just numerical. And this is another B prefix. So I'm assuming this one that doesn't have a letter is vintage, and then these ones are not. I don't know. So I just leave them all together. I don't know if they're going to have any sort of premium down the road. Engelhardt and original wrapper. It's the vintage stuff. If you can find it in the original wrapper, it's always best. And I always wanted one of these, so I found one at a great deal. I think I got this from Mineral Exchange. Bam. Yeah, that's all bigger bars down there. This is I got this from Mineral Exchange. This is a stacker. 365 likes the oh, what are they? The Scottsdale stackers. I mentioned on a video that I wasn't a fan of them, just because they just kind of a little too simple for my taste and really common, and they're current. But a lot of people like them. A lot of people's favorite bar is the Scottsdale stackers. So it looks like these are all odd ones. Look at that. What the heck is that? The New Millennium Group. Probably got this at a coin shop for cheap. It's serialized on the edge. Interesting. Hospital Trust National Bank. Then just some random vintage stuff. A Credit Suisse, or a Pamp Suisse pendant. 10-gram pendant. Anyway, so this was not very productive. Here's another Metal Arts bar. This one I know can go in one of those bar boxes. Some more fractional Northwest Territorial Mint stuff. I gotta get better organized. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know how I ended up with so many of these things. These things carry a huge, these sell for more than an ounce of silver, and these are only 5 grams. Really incredible how the values of certain things add up. And this is all discontinued stuff, National Mint. This is another Christmas one that I really liked, and I leaving it in the PVC holder because it's got, somebody paid $5.25 for that. Some OPM bars. These aren't really vintage, but the mushroom stamp bars carry a little bit of a premium. Not a ton, but a little bit. I don't pay more for them. If I find them, I just pay same price as a generic Buffalo. And I was looking for a certain, oh, there's the other Canadian Silver Eagle. This one does not have the French written on it on the back. There's 2 different variations of those. Sunshine, where is it? And I've been really liking colorized vintage stuff, but most people hate it. I used to hate it as well. They used to discount ones with color. Now I really want them. Another commemorative, couple more commemorative Krugerrands. There's a Hoffman and Hoffman. Or Englehards. Univisato. U.S. Assay Office. Darn it, I was looking for a particular round also. I know I've got one somewhere. I can cram more of these in here. Might as well fill them up. You don't have to just put 20 in them. If they hold more, put more in. Here's a cool one. The peak of efficiency, the United States Postal Service. Always on time. I had another USS Constitution round. Somebody wanted to trade me for one. I knew I had 2. I've got 2 of these as well. I just showed this in another video. The Siltex. So this video isn't very valuable to people that are looking for information. This is more just for, if you like watching people rummage through vintage silver, this is the video for you. I could do this all day. Alright, that one's full. But I need to get more of these tubes to put other vintage rounds in. Anyway, so the quest continues, looking for that other U.S. Constitution round, wherever I put it. I know I put it somewhere. So, Scottsdale stackers. I like these stacker bars. These are A-marks. These are cool because they're vintage. This one's got a double lot number on it. Double stamp on the lot number. Very unique. Because normally they just have one. Anyway, so these are my Scottsdale stacker. And then the 1 ounce version. Anyway, there you go. I gotta put all this stuff away. I couldn't find what I was looking for. Anyway, I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I will see you in the next video. I've shown all this stuff off individually in other videos, so check out the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.